Welcome everyone. Great to see this many people in the store this late at night. Welcome in particular to FC Alabama. So it's great to obviously start our sponsorship with the team and the community from that point of view. I mean, Shaw's been on the Alabama for 18 years and the community has always had a big role to play in what we're doing. But in particular with community, it is about youth and it's about education as well from that perspective. You know, we as a business, you know, our mission is to connect our island communities together. And if you look at the role that education is key and pivotal, you know, make sure that we keep the youth engaged, keep the youth fit, both mentally and physically from that perspective. So for me, you know, personally, it's great to start the sponsorship off from the point of view of how we can support FC Isle of Man, and certainly Connor, who was FC Isle of Man's first full-time employee, in providing that football development officer role in our local community, and in particular in that education environment across the primary schools across the Isle of Man. Jill, have you want to?
Yeah, I guess just thank you very much to yourselves and everyone at Shaw. Obviously, all the staff who come tonight, all the players that have attended as well. This is a really huge sponsorship deal for us actually, and you know, the focus on education. What we've said is we've already in more than half the island schools, primary schools. Connor's already contacted them. We've offered the free football support through Connor, and that's huge really to be able to do that, because the schools struggle in resources. Obviously, many firms are struggling with resources, and to be able to offer direct access and engagement with those kids that might not have an interest in football, particularly it might just be sport, but for us to engage with them at a really early age, and hopefully then they buy into our FC Isle of Man community, is massive, and we wouldn't be able to do that without Shaw support. So I think we met with Sarah maybe a couple of years ago, and the fact that we've managed to get this sponsorship it's really significant, and it does make a difference, but not just to us, genuinely to our sort of fan base and the kids who these players are rightly role models and ambassadors, and to get that FC Isle of Man link for those young children is just brilliant. So thank you so much for everything really, and we're all very, very grateful. Thank you as well to Phil Shaw on our sponsorship of the vehicle, which it looks fantastic. We are again so grateful when Connor and hopefully our increasing team go to the schools, that we're fully branded. It looks professional. That's how we want to do things. We think that we're a professional club. We like to do things as our motto says. We like to be better, and that says it all for me. I'm really personally quite proud. I think we've come so far, and that car sort of is a big step. It's a bit symbolic, but I think for us it just shows that we're, pun intended, moving places and we're going far. So thank you so much.
So Mike, what was the thinking behind Shaw partnering with Salmon?
I mean, Shaw's been on the Isle of Man 18 years, and we've had a real good history of supporting sports events across the island, supporting our local community. Our mission as a business is to connect our island communities together for a better future. So education, sport, well-being, and youth, it really resonates with what Shaw wants to deliver from a community perspective. So that was kind of the main premise behind it from that perspective. And obviously, as an overall initiative, it's really important that we keep our youth engaged, both from a physical perspective and from a mental well-being point of view. So anything we can do from a support point of view, we find really valuable as a business.
So Phil, why did you want to get on board with this and support the club with the fan?
Just basically because I've always been a sports fan, and I played football myself, albeit a lot of years ago, but I still take part in lots of sports. And as a company, we specialise in commercial vehicles, so providing them with a small van didn't really affect us that much, and it's helped the club, and just going around the schools is always a great thing. Anything that helps kids in general, do things. Yeah, I'm just a great believer in any sport. Just do something. That's the main thing.